Welcome to Market Like a Hotshot, episode 28.
It's. I feel like it should be like market like hot chocolate.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, oh snap with
Oh,
the
snap.
gingerbread man on your shirt. I love it.
Yeah, I know. Well, this is the only sweater I own, so I wear it to every party I go to. I went to 3 parties yesterday,
Holy crap!
and I turned it inside out at the third party, so it smelled bad.
I
You
love
know?
it.
So, what is up? What is up out there today?
We have this stormy day going on, so you may see the video and the audio get a little chopped up because we've lost power in the building. Like, I don't know, Reagan, what did we lose it for? Like 2 or 3 seconds, couple minutes?
Couple minutes,
and then
Yeah.
thundered.
Yeah.
And I saw a flash of lightning. Keep in mind, everyone out there, we're in Massachusetts in December, and this winter has been freezing, and today it's like Florida.
Yeah. It's like shorts weather.
Shorts weather.
If it weren't a typhoon
I
out
actually have
there?
shorts on under this sweatshirt here. But, I think that really is, honestly, Santa is telling you, Mr. Feudo, that you've not been good.
I'm on the naughty list.
You're on the naughty. That's what that thunder was.
Yeah.
I tell you, you're not personalizing like a hot shot like you should.
That's
Right?
a good point.
That's what today's all about, personalizing like a hot shot. Right, Reagan?
Right.
Hey, say hi to Reagan. Reagan's going on break right now, so I don't know how these come out next week and week after.
Yeah,
about
we won't
Reagan.
have her guidance for a couple of weeks.
I know,
We'll
right?
have her back in
New
early
Year.
to mid.
Yeah,
right
Give me
after the
time
New
for
Year.
the deuce.
It'll be good, and she'll be here for our live event, which is coming up on January 20th,
Yeah,
2026.
but the thing about personalizing the hot shot, because everybody's automating like crazy.
Right.
It's like feels like a storm. But you ever have a nice candle in your room?
Mm-hmm.
A nice holiday cold night, you light it up and it smells like a Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Personalization's like a candle.
It is.
It's serene. That's what you got to do out there. You got to personalize more. But what's some of the holiday marketing cliches we always want to avoid?
Oh my God.
When it comes to personalization versus automation.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're all tied up with that just belief that you always have to be personalizing, or not personalizing. You want to automate everything. Automate this, automate that. And there's things that you want to always automate, like your mundane processes and that stuff.
Yeah.
But the communication, your marketing communication, when you send it out to people, when it's automated, people can tell.
Oh, yeah. It's like getting a nice handwritten Christmas or holiday card or Hanukkah card versus an email. Right. I love sending out personalized. I know yours is in the mail soon, I have to say. Hopefully mine's in the mail soon.
Yeah.
I'm putting the pressure on you and your wife here.
I'm getting the cards out tonight.
I'll be
heading to.
You got to get one to Reagan too.
Yeah, we'll get the cards out. But I mean, the thing, to your point, it's right, because sometimes people go in and they pre-print the stuff, and all the cards have just the the same message to everybody. And when you have a personalized note on it, it definitely stands out. I'm starting to even see this with thank you notes now, where people will, thank you for your gift, and it has like their signature on there, and you can tell it's printed.
Yeah.
And with all these services out there that make it super easy to do stuff like that,
yeah,
you're sending out 1,000 cards to people every year, but are they really that personal if they open it up?
You gotta work out your hands and do some. I'm a lefty, by the way, if you notice.
And
I'm using this hand.
You're talking to someone who in 4th grade had to stay after school like 15 times because of my poor handwriting.
So you were bad with Santa back then too.
I was awful with Santa back then. Yeah.
Let me tell you, man. You gotta you gotta at least leave some cookies and some whiskey for Santa.
Yeah, whatever he wants,
right.
Whatever the big guy wants.
You may redeem yourself at the Feudo household.
I hope so.
So that's exactly what. So why personalization matters. They don't want to feel like a number, because if you have a rubber stamp, Jeff DeSocio's signature, you're like, oh, what am I, number 62 of 100? You want to personalize everything you do, because it comes with marketing. A polished campaign that looks the same, mass marketing versus personalization. I'm going to throw a lot of buzzwords: account-based marketing versus mass marketing. Do you know what the difference between the two is?
Yeah, I mean, it's funny. The mass marketing is the stuff that people just spew out. It's kind of like throwing spaghetti at the wall and seeing what sticks.
Yeah, and then account-based marketing is more target-based.
Yeah,
So
it's targeted.
Targeting is more like personalization, because you have a personal relationship with your prospect, and you
Right.
understand what they're. I hate talking to a salesperson, right? And they go right into their slide deck without building that personal trust with each other. And so that's a big one.
Hmm.
Personal messages do definitely outgun polished messages.
That's for sure.
Yeah, so let's go into personal versus business accounts, and this applies to social media. Of course, Facebook, you have a personal account or a business account. LinkedIn has the company
Same.
pages
Yeah.
or showcase pages versus your personal account. And then I think even Instagram does the same, and TikTok does the same thing. I heard something that the algorithm, especially on LinkedIn, does not favor business accounts anymore.
It's true.
Expand on that. I'm quizzing you again.
I,
I'm quizzing him again.
he
Mr.
likes to quiz
Marketer.
me, but he gives me an awake, so then I'll
Oh,
make
did
sure
you have your
that
awake, Reagan? Did you have your awake shot?
I didn't. Not today.
Yeah, sponsored here. All of my.
I looked down and I saw that, and then I'm like, all right, yeah.
You gotta have your awake shot found on allinmycar.com. Anyways, go back to the question.
Yeah,
You're not getting away with this one.
So getting back to that, which was we got off topic. What was the question again?
Oh, jeez, Reagan. All right, so personal accounts about
Yeah, the personal versus the business, and whether the business algorithm is. I'm just teasing you now.
Are you drunk?
Oh, no.
Oh my Lord! How much?
It's one of those Fridays with the rainstorm and a lot of crazy things going on. But no, I mean, getting back to that, I've noticed the same thing. It's like our business posts don't get the traction that my personal ones do, especially on LinkedIn. On some of the other networks, depending on the type of content, it can go either way, and it depends a lot on how many followers you have too. I mean, I have probably 5 times as many followers as the business page does because people follow me because they post more frequently.
Why do they follow you?
I have no idea.
All right.
But you know who I learned I interacted with the most on LinkedIn?
Who?
You.
Me. I know. I saw that.
Isn't that
Sorry,
crazy?
you weren't the one I interacted with the
I
most.
know. I was so offended.
I had this cute girl that I interacted with, Megan Giuliano. Shout out right out there.
Yeah.
You're awesome. But she's in staffing. That's why. So that's the way it is. So what for pros of personal accounts. I mean, just thinking about you have your personal versus your business account.
Well, I mean, the thing too is that often people want to talk to a real person. They don't want to talk to a brand. The brand is great for getting your message out, but I've had people where, we've had team members that would reach out and they're like, no, I want to make sure I'm talking with you because you understand my needs. And you have that within any organization. It's really the people behind the organization.
Yeah.
So that it's just more personal that way too. Like they feel like they're connecting with
trust and rapport, right? And authenticity,
that's a big
human
word.
connection.
Yeah.
And we've had about 4 or 5 episodes about human connection already. Hopefully everyone gets it. Nothing like shaking a hand. And then what's the con of a personal account? There are some, I would say. And probably professionalism, scalability is big.
Yeah, I mean scalability is huge, and then also the sometimes you could be crossing a boundary by reaching out with your personal account.
Yeah, and I always say, especially on Facebook or even LinkedIn, it's always good to separate personal from business. Especially on Facebook. Facebook, you have family. You have pictures of your family. Then you're going to post a business post on your personal page.
And you'd be shocked how many people I see do that.
Yeah, you shouldn't. I just, I separate business and.
I do as well.
But, but the thing is that you can't beat the algorithm. That's the problem with the personal accounts. Especially if you, on LinkedIn, if you comment, share, repost on LinkedIn from your personal account, you're going to see your what's the word? See, I'm all screwed up today too.
Engagement
soar. Yeah, it does. When I do that, I notice that I get a lot more likes on my posts. I get a lot more reposts of stuff that I do on LinkedIn. So, but talk about business accounts. It's credible. Why is it credible, consistent, and all that?
Well, the thing about business accounts too is that they typically link back to a website. They link back to Google Business Profile, so you can see that they're legit.
Yeah.
When it's a real business. And granted, it's easy to create a fake business online these days, but when you see that business has followers, you see that business has activities, you look
Yep.
at their website, you see their team, that gives it some credibility. And I think that helps a lot.
How a business with 10 followers, beware of that, right?
Yeah. I mean, unless they're just starting out, but yeah.
So, the hotshot takeaway here for personalizing like a hotshot, what is it?
You want to do both.
You want to do both. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
You want to do a hybrid approach with both of them, which is, using your brand when it's more appropriate. And then that personal follow-up is always good because, I get a lot of personalized messages all the time from people that represent, I follow a company and they're like, oh, I noticed that you follow our company. That to me says a lot more than the company just coming back.
Sending some
Yeah.
some of that. But anyways, so how about real versus automated outreach? So of course, real outreach is personal,
Yeah.
like a hotshot. Automated is not personal. Very easy. So what's
That's the
some
easy way to know.
examples as a person personalizing like a hotshot? What's some great examples of real outreach?
Well, real outreach is that, and I've actually had this happen recently with some of the people we met at some of these events where, you follow up with a personalized note on LinkedIn. It was great meeting you at this event. We talked about this stuff. I'd love to follow up. I'd love to learn more about what you're doing. You always want to make it about the other person because often it'll be like, it was great talking about this thing and our product aligns perfect with what you're doing. And I'd like to set you up with a demo of all of this stuff. And people kind of miss the boat on that.
They do. They do. And then we talked about this a few minutes ago about handwritten cards. So I know it's tough when you go to a networking event, you meet a lot of people, especially at our events, and a lot of cards, but nothing like the handwritten card too. If you're trying to score a deal, we do this a lot in the recruiting company. Sometimes we'll send a card, we'll send something handwritten, personalizing it like a hot shot because that's going to go a long way. How about video greetings?
Those they're kind of like an upcoming trend, I want to call it,
Yeah.
because I'm seeing a lot more of those where people will connect and then they'll do a
You
selfie
actually
video.
see it's a real person, not some
Yeah,
AI
it's
doll.
not an AI generated, and it
AI-generated
doesn't have
doll.
that same voice. Hi, it was good to meet you at the
Good to
event.
meet you.
There's those AI voices annoy me, and now they're starting to
Yeah.
show up on YouTube
It's
ads.
kind of like a Drake song. You ever hear Drake? It's like all like auto tune. Happy holidays. It's like
Yeah,
it's not So you want I think with an authentic voice and
right.
a short it's great. I actually like when people leave me messages on LinkedIn and the message
Yeah,
because you're actually hearing them. You're actually hearing their tone and all that.
yeah.
It's really good.
And I think the thing that a lot of people don't realize is it's not like you don't have to have the most polished video in the world. It's your message and the way you deliver it, being more sincere with it.
Yeah.
That's really what matters because, yeah, I mean, you can just have AI write a script for you. Hi, Jeffrey. It was great meeting you at Venture Cafe. I had a blast talking to you about your business and, versus, hey, Jeff, it was really cool to connect with you the other night. I love learning about all the networking events that you're doing, and if you could add me to your email list, it'd be great. I'd love to see you again at some of these events.
Me too, man.
Right?
Yeah.
Isn't that much more effective?
That's a way. Now I was like, I'm going to respond to this message. How about automated outreach? So we talk about real, that's personalized. Automated is not personalized.
Yeah. So like the drip campaigns and things like that.
I've been doing a couple of those. They sort of helped this year. Drip campaign, it makes it easy, right? You can send 1,000 messages in a matter of a week versus doing it yourself. But
yeah, there's definitely advantages to using it.
yeah,
But at the same time, I think they're overused to the point where I get them. It's like I'll connect with somebody on LinkedIn, and the next thing you know, like I accept their connection, then it's like, hi, I want to tell you about my upcoming book that's getting released. And then
Right.
like it follows up a couple days later. Did you have a chance to learn about my book?
oh, I can't stand that. That's a big. I've gotten this one person has sent me 4 messages in 5 days.
Wow.
And like the last one was like, oh, I guess you don't want to talk to me. No, I don't want to talk to you because you're a pain in the.
You should be like, oh snap.
Oh snap! You just go away. Yeah. So that automated outreach sometimes go a little haywire. That's why the personalized approach. If they see you in person,
Right.
you do something a voicemail, a video message. Even stop by the office if you're in the same town. Whatever. That's going to go a longer way. So,
To your point about that too, is that a lot of times people mess up those automated campaigns too. Like I had somebody that would every few months, this is the only person I've ever blocked on LinkedIn because it just made me so upset and annoyed.
yeah. You get
So,
annoyed?
yeah, I do
All
get
right.
annoyed from
All
time to
right.
time.
Oh, wow. Reagan, does he get annoyed around you?
Never.
He better,
She's like, nah.
he better be nice to you, or
I'm
else.
nice to you,
Yeah.
right?
Yes,
All right,
yes.
all right. I'm
Reagan's
throw you
the
out the
best.
I'll put you out in that storm out there and see
I
what
know.
happens to you.
No, but like, so this woman, she would send me every 6 months or so, I'd get like a random email, a random message on LinkedIn about, oh, we're doing a workout program for dad bods. And I'm
Oh,
like,
jeez.
okay. And it's like, that's kind of like a little condescending. Thanks, you have a dad bod. All right, yeah.
I know I didn't get those. And
Yeah.
like, look at my LinkedIn profile. I've had a health and wellness company for 20 years.
But still, I'm surprised you don't get them because
Yeah.
I get people telling me, do you need help with SEO?
Yeah, and that's another one.
But I mean, getting back to this woman though, like she would send me these notes and then I'm like, one of them she sent it and it was signed somebody else's name.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'd like to, set up a one-on-one with you to talk about your health needs for 2023 or whatever it was. And she signed it somebody else's name. So I'm like, what the heck is going on here? So, I'm like, are you this person or somebody else?
Yeah.
And I think it was like, obviously it was automated, but like, that's the opposite of it's someone trying to fake personalization.
Yeah.
Again, it
Just
can work if you do it the right way, but that person clearly did not.
yeah, just you gotta be careful. I mean,
Yeah.
we get it. Automation, scale, and consistency.
It's important because
It's important, but you have to don't go crazy with it. So, like a storm, right? Automation's like the winds. The winds actually calmed down a little bit.
I know.
Think that thunderstorm went through here in the Metro West. But it's powerful, but impersonal, right? Real
Right.
outreach is like knocking on a neighbor's door to check in.
It's true.
Yeah, check on your neighbors. Do you check on your neighbors? That's a personalized approach. What do you think?
Yeah, I think
Right.
that's a good way to do it.
Let's talk about tools of the trade. So what you got? What do you got? What do you got for
So
me?
the first one obviously is AI in marketing.
I knew we were going to say those two words.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Those two letters are super popular now. I always say AI is the new sriracha.
I think
Ooh,
we just saw lightning.
We may, yeah, it'd be funny if we lose power. You see flashes if you're watching the video feed of this. Yeah, just beware. Be aware. We may lose power again.
That's wild. It's like December 19th, and it's like a thunderstorm.
It's insane. So yeah, like,
Anyway.
what are some of the good uses in marketing for AI for personalizing?
I say for personalizing, drafting content and not allowing this.
Yeah.
Well, you're using AI market to draft content, segmentation, right, or analyzing. Data analysis is so big.
Right.
That's where AI helps you. To do the number crunching.
Yeah.
Like if you're running a marketing campaign or you're doing an A/B test, you're not going to do that's where personalization like a hotshot doesn't fall in. AI like a hotshot or automate like a hotshot. That's where it falls.
Right.
And then drip campaigns, we talked about those. Better for nurturing leads. And then
adding those personal touches in there. And I mean, all these tools, they have ways that when you import your list, you can put the first name and last name. So it's at least, hello.
Well, it's a little bit like, hello, Jeff,
Yeah.
And, in other tools you have, CRM reminders. If you have a good CRM, it's always good to schedule some reminders for you to reach out.
Yeah.
You know what? And reach out from a personal perspective. Doesn't mean you have to do some automated Dripify type of thing, right? And then social listening tools to spot opportunities for genuine engagement. So you got to use those tools to help you. That's where we talked about this in a previous episode, how you plug in AI during the life cycle, right? So your reach out, you're plugging in AI, a tool, whatever it may be, in the middle of that. So good stuff.
Yeah,
I like it.
definitely
Wow.
good
Is there anything else about tools that you like?
I mean, there's so many different tools out there that it's easy to get overwhelmed and easy. I mean, I see every day I get emails about this new tool, You
Oh
know,
snap!
oh snap! It's
How many
just all.
how many times did I say oh snap? But
I
yeah,
don't know. You know what we'll do is we'll have Reagan do a count when she goes to
yeah.
the
So you
video.
said it 20 times,
Oh
Jeff.
snap! And then like we'll have it pop up like the old Batman
Yeah.
Adam West one with the pow and all that stuff.
Boom boom pow. That's
Yeah.
another art like that auto tune type song. The Black Eyed Peas.
Oh yeah.
Boom boom pow. You don't remember that
I
song?
remember.
Oh, it's a
I
great
love that
song.
song.
I used to dance to that song. Yeah. Anyways, I'm sorry, we're going totally off the wall today. How about your holiday spin? So, what's some Hotshot holiday hacks?
You know, instead of just sending a generic happy holidays message, share like a personal story about the holidays that impacts you and let people understand like who you are. I mean, I'm going to in a sometime in the next week or so do a post about I always post one of the quotes from It's a Wonderful Life. It's my
Yeah,
favorite, not only my favorite Christmas movie,
yeah,
but it's my favorite movie of all time.
yeah.
So I like to share that. How about you? What's your favorite Christmas movie while we're in
Christmas
here?
movie? Oh, there's no doubt Elf.
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 I love Elf too.
What's the four food groups?
I
You
know
know,
it's like, what is it? Sugar,
candy cane,
syrup, candy
candy
canes, and
canes, and there's one other one. Damn it. I don't know my food groups, but that movie, I think I've already seen it 5 times this
yeah,
season.
I
It's
love that
always on like
movie.
TNT or one of those channels.
My favorite part that cracks me up, and we were talking about this before we started the podcast, is
Yeah,
I was listening to some. I called some random tunes up on Spotify, and one of the ones that came up after, like I just let it keep going was "Whoop, There It Is,"
whoop, there it
and it
is.
makes me think of that. That's one of my favorite parts of Elf. I don't know why when he's doing that on the mail table, it just cracks me up.
Guy's
So
nuts. The
he
guy
is.
is
Will
nuts.
Ferrell is insane, but
Yeah, we don't have him as a guest one of these days. We're gonna call his agent, right?
yeah. But I
So
mean, there's so many cool things that you can kind of do to personalize stuff around the holidays. You know, it's funny. I personally like when people send me a card and they do like their year in review and they talk about, you know, what happened, any milestones, whether it's with the person or the kids or the couple or whoever
yeah,
sends it, right? I think there's a lot of cool stuff that they share in there, and it's a good way for them to go and reflect on that. I know some people think it's cheesy when they do the holiday letter, and I think there's a Hallmark movie where they make fun of it.
no,
But I personally like that. I think
yeah. I
it's
mean,
cool.
just you kind of remember things. I mean, this is one heck of a year. You have to figure,
Yeah.
2025, man. It's
It's
been in a good way.
yeah. I think it's been it's been kind of like a storm.
Well,
It's
so
been
that's gonna lead to next week, the year in review. I think that's going to be our
yeah.
podcast for next week.
And we'll talk about New Year's resolutions and all of that great
Resolution
stuff.
like a hot shot. So more of the holidays. So personalization is the gift that keeps on giving
Yeah.
at the end. At the end, right? So how about this? What's calm? You think it's the eye of the storm? You know, like in the eye, it
Yeah.
comes down. Like that. So I got a new car. Did I tell you I bought a new car?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Honda Accord Touring, leather seats,
Nice.
has like heated and cooling seats. It's got
Oh,
a 12 speaker Bose radio in there.
so that means you're going to be driving me to Boston in luxury.
Yeah, you're in luxury, man. We'll play some Metallica, Master of
Love
Puppets,
it.
put the windows down. But
Love it.
so yes, the wind's done. We already talked about power already. What's another metaphor for marketing?
You know, I think personalization and having that personal touch, it keeps relationships strong even when systems fail.
Yeah, it does. So it goes right into our takeaways. Personalization's polished,
Yeah.
right? Automation is what? Support, right? Not
Yeah.
replacement. You're not replacing something you've done before. It's got to be where we were talking about content creation, segmentation, and also whenever you're doing data analysis. Because I don't know about you, but I would probably go blind looking at a lot of marketing data and types of tools.
Oh
So
no,
you
no.
want AI to doing all that number crunching for you, right? And then personal and business accounts strategically. Going back to Facebook and or LinkedIn, where you have a personal account versus your business account. Definitely, the personal account is for personalization to reach out to people personally. Your business account may be more about
Or on the
product
mass marketing
mass
side too.
marketing side. So, and then final, you want to make your clients feel like family. Are your clients family?
I feel like they are. I mean, if you remember a couple years ago downstairs when we had our open house, that's what I told people, and I say we treat people like family. You and I are both Italian.
Oh,
We're
speaking of
used to
that,
that, right?
I know a divergent. So
Uh-oh.
Christmas Eve, man.
Oh no, I know what you're gonna say, and I can't stand it.
No, you don't like the fishes?
I can't. Oh my goodness. When I remember when I was in high school, my aunt used to she'd do the Feast of the Fishes, and I actually had to leave the table. Quick little personalized thing about me. I'm vegetarian. But back then I
You
wasn't.
don't eat fish then.
I don't even eat fish. No, I've
Oh,
never.
wow.
I haven't had fish since I was like 10 years old.
You're missing out on a lot of mercury.
I know.
You know what I mean?
But it's funny. It's like it was so like and of course everything gets stuck in front of me, and I'm like I had to excuse myself
Really?
from the dinner table. And it was just too overwhelming for me. But I know that's something you look forward to.
Yeah, got a little calamari, a little bacalhau, some snail salad. Reagan, you like snail salad?
I've never tried it.
Yeah, you might not. If you look at it on a plate, you might like no.
Do you like fish at all or no?
I like fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, sushi.
Sushi, that counts as fish, right? I don't think any of us Italians have sushi though on Christmas Eve. I don't think we do. It's the real stuff,
I haven't seen it, no, on Christmas Eve.
But yeah, so it's gonna be fun. So, kind of landing the plane here on episode
For the landing.
28, Personalized like Hotshot. I'd like to thank the listeners out there. Let me tell you, we're on 28 right now. We really appreciate folks out there following us, Market Like a Hotshot on Spotify, Amazon,
Yeah.
Apple, iHeartRadio, and
YouTube.
Faces, right?
To
on
see
YouTube.
those dimples.
Those Italian dimples there. And the Market Like a Hotshot merch. I heard rumors my wife is putting a nice new hoodie under the tree for me.
I heard that rumor as well, which is going to be kind of fun. Then you'll be able to walk around. Can you wear that to Venture Cafe?
I actually will. Those
when
cold
it's cold
days.
out there. But yeah, I mean, it's exciting. We're really thrilled that we've been able to do this so far. It's been over 6 months now
Yeah.
that we've been doing these every week and
We're
releasing
getting
them.
overwhelmed when people want to be guests.
Oh, I know. It's
My
like
Lord.
every day I'm like, all right, watch the podcast or listen to it. Let us know what you like, what insights, and then we'll slot you in at the right
Exactly.
time. But
Yeah.
I'm excited. And then, of course, on the 20th, we have our
Part Deuce, we have our live broadcast, our second one here at the Framingham State Innovation Center in Framingham, Mass. Look for it on our website and also on Eventbrite. You'll see it out there in the AIMC Business Solutions pages. You can check that out. But may your campaigns be merry.
Merry and Bright.
Merry and bright. And always be bright. And personalization be hot shot level.
I love it.
I love the word hot shot. This is a great word. And let's be merry. We appreciate you out there. MarkLikeAHotshot.com. Jeff DeSocio. James Futo. Your name is James Futo.
Last time I checked, yeah.
James Futo. Have a good day.